Erika stood outside the bar in the cold and dialed Kirito's number. It's Kirito. Leave a message. Fuck you, where are you? Kirito, why didn't you come when I asked you to? Why aren't you picking up? Erika was annoyed and dialed again. Mr. Kurosawa had Kirito's phone in his hand, which was buzzing again and again. Who is calling him? He looked at the caller ID and smirked. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Mr. President, Vivian would be very unhappy, he thought. Tanabe, let's go to the Kirito's place. Meanwhile, Kirito looked down at Vivian as his greenish blue eyes gave a vivid sign. She tried to get up slowly, but he pushed her on the floor and got on top of her. I think I told you something. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. Then, what do you want to do? Seducing other men? He said coldly. Seducing other men? But I didn't seduce anyone. Then, why does he wants to sleep with you? Who? You must be so happy, right? Being popular among rich men. You whore, he shouted. I don't know what you're trying to talk about. You know bloody damn well. Stop this old pretense. He grabbed her collar and pulled her off. She looked into his eyes. So, that's how characterless I am in your eyes? You're worse. You haven't seen yourself from my eyes. He left her collar and stormed into the bedroom. He slammed the door and left her sitting on the cold floor. I'm getting used to this, and I guess it's bad. She got up and heard another doorbell. Yes, she said as she opened the door and looked at the meek man in front of her. Is Kirito home? He said. Yes, he is. Who might you be, sir? Vivian asked. I'm Keta Tanabe, the personal assistant of Mr. Elusawa Carter Kurosawa. Kirito forgot his phone at office, so I came here to return it. He handed the phone to Vivian. Thank you. Why don't you come in, Mr. Tanabe? I just prepared the dinner, she offered with a smile. I'm afraid I can't accompany you. I got some other affairs planned tonight. Enjoy the evening, Mrs. Humi. Vivian laughed. Yeah, how polite. I'm not quite used to this accent too. Yeah, I'm from Osaka, actually. But okay, so who is it? Kirito asked as he came towards the door. But you are really pretty. Well, why thank you. I should go now. He bowed and went away. See ya. Vivian smiled and closed the door. She turned back and found Kirito right behind her. Oh, I didn't know when you came. Well, you both were flirting, I guess, Kirito said. Why was he here? He came to return back your phone. Kirito quickly snatched his phone from her hand and glared at her. You didn't look inside, did you? I don't know the password, Vivian said. Yeah, I remembered, he smirked. Anyway, why did he call you pretty? I don't know. He just said that out of nowhere. You know what? I got a great idea. You won't leave this house anymore. Why? And what about grocery and air? The maid can do it for you. We don't have one. Then you can just order it online. But I don't know how that works. You know how big of a pain you are? Fine then. Dress stupidly, look ugly as you always do. I'm going to sleep now. If someone else comes, don't open the door before asking me. Okay. Kirito was definitely acting in a weird way, but Vivian didn't pay much attention to it. She slept on the sofa while Kirito lay on the bed and stared at the ceiling. He couldn't sleep again. The next morning, Kirito looked into his phone and read all the messages Erika had sent while he sat in his office. He decided to call her. She picked up and started shouting at her. Are you ignoring me? Why would I call if I was ignoring you? Just forget my phone at the office. I won't be able to come today. Let's meet up some other day. Am I not important to you anymore? Of course you are. Then Were you with that bitch? Don't tell me you fell for ugly as already. What? Are you jealous of a country girl? How cheap. Yeah, at least I'm not married to one, she shouted and hung up. He took a deep breath. So much for going home early. He threw his phone aside and looked into the file. Mr. Hume, you didn't went to the meet Mr. Scrofton yesterday. He called at the office, the secretary informed him. I had something urgent come up yesterday, Kirito replied. Okay, how is Mrs. Hume, by the way? She asked with a smile. Why do you care? Do you know her personally? Have you ever even met her or talked to her? No. Then shut off and focus on your work. Yes, sir. I just got revenue file of Miss Erica. She is really talented. She had shoot in London last week and it went really well. Yeah, Kirito smiled. She is both beautiful and talented. We are so lucky to have such amazing model working under us. We are. I'll go around to see how is everyone doing. Get the prints out of next suit till then. Yes, sir. Kirito left the room. Weird, she thought. He's not so happy while talking about his wife, but he's all gala when it comes to Miss Erica. Pretty suspicious. Kirito walked inside the office and everyone bowed as they passed by him. Oh, hello, sir, a young man bowed to him. He had black hair, enthusiastic black eyes, and wide smile. He gave out a fresh, youthful air. Hi, Fudo. How do you like it here? It's been few months since you joined, Kirito asked. It's really nice, sir. I regret that I couldn't meet you on my very first day, though, Fudo replied. I was busy that day. I know. I heard you had a marriage coming back then, so naturally you would be busy. How's your wife, sir? I hope you are living a happy married life. See you later, Fudo. You just killed my motivation to talk to you. Kirito swiftly walked by him. Sir? Fudo was confused. Good morning, Mr. Hyomi, our old lady greeted Kirito. Good morning, Mr. Ocha. Kirito smiled. You look happy today. I hope your wife always keep that smile over your face. Thanks, I gotta go. Bye. Hi, Kirito. How's your wife, sir? Sir, your wife must be really pretty. Happy marriage, sir. Kirito decided to leave work early that day and go to the Arata's bar. He groaned as he slammed the empty whiskey glass on the table and took a breath. The bartender just polished the glass as he stood before him. I don't understand why is everyone is into my wife? Why are people so curious about other people's married life? Can't they just mind their own damn business? Kirito said. Calm down, it's natural for people to ask about it. Since you were just recently married, you are just overreacting. He made him another drink, but still, they are all after her. Freaking olds. Kirito looked at him. They're just being humble. It's not like they want to get in the relationship with you. The bartender passed Kirito drink. She's my wife. She carries my pride with herself too. As if I would allow any random man to fuck her. But isn't that what you're exactly doing with her? The bartender mumbled as he prepared another. She has fucked me up though. Thanks to her, Erika is mad. I couldn't meet up with her yesterday. Why? That bastard Kurosawa said some unnecessary stuff and you know how short-tempered I am. You shouldn't drink more. You need to drive. Shut up and just do your job. The bartender chuckled and said, and what is my job? Are you going to say job? Huh? Okay, to hear me complain and pour me some more goddamn whiskey is your job, okay? You're not gonna get more. You have had your part of alcohol today. Well, fuck you too then! Kirito got up and walked out as he threw a blank check at bartender. Fill your belly with this shit. All you people care is money anyway, low life douchebag. Kirito stood at the door and started laughing. The bartender just looked at Kirito and then it checked. All you could earn was this bar, you loser. Kirito left the bar. The bartender moved towards the jug and picked it up. He smiled as he looked at it. It's funny how you changed, Kirito. You have become someone you feared the most when you were a kid. He tore the jug and threw into the dustbin. Arata Mizuru. He heard his name and turned back. Jiricho stood there with the card in his hand. Ah, you're Arata Mizuru. My name is Jiroboa Hatsugu. Someone recommended me your bar. I have heard you make the best cocktails in Tokyo. I do. I would like to grab a quick drink. Welcome, Arata bowed. Kirito drove up the road as he looked ahead. I can't believe it. I hurt him. I ended up hurting my only family. Kirito drove faster. He reminded how Arata was only one who cared about him without expecting anything in return. His dearest childhood friend. I can't look at him in his eye anymore. I have finally done it. I ended hurting so much people all together just like that man. I proved that I have inherited him and it hurts to live with this reality. Kirito said to himself as he bit his lips and vision turned foggy. His grips on the steering wheel got tighter. He halted the car and pressed his head on the steering wheel. His face was wet from the tears he had cried. What should I do? I have to end this pain anyhow. It's running out of my tolerance. And you won't hear Erika. You always say you would be my side, but you will never be there when I need you. I'm surrounded by the people otherwise. When I really need someone, I have nothing, and it's getting to me. He remembered some haunted face and became quiet. I don't know what to expect. I just want this end. Someone please take the pain away. I wish to die. Jeroboam closed his eyes as he sat in the bar. He took a deep sigh and with a smile he said, when the first snow hits the ground, your wish will come true. Kirito got up and began driving again. As he drove ahead, the street light suddenly went off. What? He began slowly down the speed of his car. Suddenly, he felt something hit him and lost the control of car. The car went rolling over the street and finally crashed into the footpath. Kirito slowly opened his eyes as he hung upside down the car seat by the seatbelt. Drops of blood fell from his head. He saw a white light ahead of him. A silhouette of a person stood in front of the light. It was Jiricho. He went closer to him and sat in front of him. Kirito looked at him through his half-dead eyes. It's okay. Life is hard. It kills you after all. He smiled. Kirito slowly closed his eyes and everything went darker thereafter.